Hello, 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 2022. We finally here. We finally made it. First episode of the year. It's your boy, Kev Magic, Kevin Keoagile Mohoni, doing it for the Carve Daily Podcast. And as you know, I'm not riding solo. Let me tap that side. What it do?
What's up, 2022? It's the Carve Daily Podcast. Yeah, you already know Selepe Maifadi is always in the building. We're switching it up. We're happy to be back. We can't wait to create a lot of great content for 2022. You know where to get us on social media. We're at Carve_Africa on all social media platforms. We're on YouTube as well. Hit us up on www.carve.africa to check out all the amazing updates of content that we have. And it's good. I'm feeling good. How are you feeling, Kevi?
I'm good. I entered the year pretty awesome. Totally different from 2020 or 2021. This year, it's any minute. I don't want to lie to you. Obviously, I've been having fun. I've been enjoying, our Carve events and everything, the media coverage.
The Groove Guide.
Everything that we've been doing. It was just foundation to everything we're gonna be doing this year. Tempela.
Yeah, man. Talking about Tempela. Can we just talk about the craze of social media trends? Tempela, every single person. Are we still allowed to do Tempela in 2022?
Yeah, people are still doing it, but I did it. I did the challenge.
Did you do it in 2022?
Not in 2022, but
okay.
I'm just saying that I feel like the people that are doing it now, generation close to retirement, 50 something.
Okay, and now the only thing people are doing is shaking their hips. Correct. It's okay.
Shaking their hips.
Hips don't lie. But Shakira, I wonder if Shakira knows what South Africa is up to, because wow. Those hips, they do not lie.
Busy, especially it's the gents only, it's
okay, but I saw it. Girls are now jumping on it. I saw one today of this other hand. She did it, but she's topless also and facing the other way as well, and then she has like baggy pants and she has them all saggy to show like her boy legs, if I can say so. And I think now girls are also gonna jump on it, and when girls jump on it, it's gonna be wild.
I know it's gonna be wild, but it's wild because gents majority, are doing it. And somebody asked Black Coffee, "When are you coming back to South A?" He was like, "When gents are done twerking." And I'm like, "Oh, la la!" Like we take, like when gents do such things, people give us the L. Standing we're twerking for PS5s. The PS5 one was worse. This one at least a bit but the PS5 one was the low.
But what about the artist thing? For him it's a success because he's dropped the track and he did the challenge, and now he's getting traction for it.
Yeah, especially to kick off the year.
It's a group of people, or when there's toss, the person who on the challenge get toss, but then it seems like there's other names, like why to come up piano and ma 5 mo pineng one. So I don't understand who ke group or ke motho mo one, like ke pina ya mangi, like a lot.
Like it's so insane that I had the name and I forgot the name. Like that's the only thing that I've been thinking about, and all of a sudden the name just flew over me. But one thing is that as much as piano has a lot of artists writing the songs, producing and everything, I feel like everybody wins at the same time. And that's the reason behind Amapiano and the success of piano. Also, people in the States right now. I agree, we're talking about Africa and European countries jumping on piano. People in the States right now, people are just jumping on. Like even Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yes. Le mama wa Jada Pinkett, she did. We're learning Tempela. Yeah, we released something.
Yeah,
We released some.
Mm.
Yeah, with them beds, innit?
With them pets. So you can imagine, hi guys, there's money here.
But I saw also there in Ghana in December, they had like I think it was a piano fest, if it could be like that.
Yes.
I don't know, really think piano fest, innit?
Yeah, it's a piano fest. It's not only Ghana. There's one in Tanzania as well.
Okay.
Whereby to them it's like, it's not a crazy festival, but they just have these Saturday things like I know what they do. They host, but for them it's like they play piano and
Marca December, a lot of South African artists were down there. Like I saw Tempela, they were there. I think Uncle Waffles was there, you know, to that specific one. So I thought it was like an official festival. Because I even saw there's something that the Real Click Clack was also shooting in December. Yeah, maybe we should get him out on the podcast to come and tell us about that experience, because it seemed like an Afrochella. I think he was at Afrochella. Afrochella happened this December, right?
Yeah, it happened this December. So, but you posted as well, because I saw it on your Insta story, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the Real Click Clack was there. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
because he's like, Jason is a really good photographer. He goes as the Real Click Clack on social media. His dad was also a prolific photographer. So like if you want to see highlights from Afrochella, just go out on his page, because I think he was the official photographer, just like how he usually does with Afropunk and all of that. And he did an exceptional job. So yeah, if you're down for that kind of content, do go check out his IG page and, you know, celebrate with him. That's what I was doing, because wow, I felt like, you know, the boy's doing the most.
Definitely. So what do you think of Tanzania? Not the country, but the house somewhere outside Pitori.
When you know, I always just see what like Tanzania, and I'm just like, Tanzania. I don't understand what's happening. So, but to create the fake locations or gangs, so please fill us in.
It's a crib, right? In the outskirts. If I'm not mistaken. In the outskirts, and then on their page, in order for you to get access, there's a link. You fill out your details, they send you an invite. And then what correct? Any question fine, there was lockdown or there was curfew, and then people would go party throughout the night. That Saturday only go home in the AMs, 7, 8 o'clock.
No, lockdown in Pitori.
Yeah.
Nana curfew exists in Pretoria. Have you been
so
to
Mamelodi?
Have you seen Mamelodi from jump, like from the very first time this lockdown started? There was no such thing.
Yeah.
Like people were turning up. Like in the first 21 days, life was very normal there.
Buhaman Skral.
But that's why I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my God,
because you know, just a random house. People just go party, like the craziest house party.
No, you'll never find me there. But because we know you like things and the groove guide is your thing, maybe we're not like, we'll check out.
You just call me a street Atike by Bitang.
O ambassador ya president Strat.
Not even close. Foka
ke president
Nah. Not even close. Thing is for me, it's not going to the same places. It's experiencing, you know, this groove lifestyle, the culture as a whole. So what's like, I'm in a, should I say I'm in the media space? Carve is in the media space, am I correct? And Groove Guide Yarona has to cover whatever Mukiti or Monati that we get invited to and get to speak about. Because me being there is just to experience.
Yeah, then fill in your details in the link. Tanzania.
We've got Tanzania. Like there was this guy called Mzansi. He's a YouTuber. He came to South Africa from the States. They took him to Tanzania. When he was crying, he was complaining. He was like, I'm never going back there. But he had fun. He had fun to the core. Do you understand? And a lot of Americans are just coming here when they post, when I come to South Africa, blah, 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 blah. Like a lot of YouTubers, people just want to come visit South Africa.
Well, it's a good thing that people are giving them, the real experience of South Africa as opposed to let's go to the jungle or the safari or whatever. Like at least they're giving them like the real culture and lifestyle of what young people in South Africa are up to. So that's definitely a good thing. Wena, you know what stood out for me last year since we had the show? Slick talk about home. Can we just talk about that fight? Because yesterday I actually saw Cassper Nyovests. He's now out there, go fight club. Wajima, prepare music. And for me, I feel like there was kind of like a publicity stunt because it was the same time he dropped that Biliaro, what is it? That alcohol, yahai. And not only that, but it seemed like an advocacy for boxing, bringing back boxing in South Africa. Like at this point, no shata fela hore SABC Sport e tlhahelle e re woza wicked go tlenta tolo thing what the boxing atlo bolela hore yes ting ting ting. Like it felt like an ad. But one thing I know is that there's the pro in it is that it's a good thing that boxing is getting the highlight that it deserves, and if it can come back as a sport and be a respected sport again, I think it can help out a lot of athletes. So I'm happy about that. And I guess I'm happy that artists are staying fit at the same time. But I don't know why Slick Tagwabatu had to be roped into it. I don't know. Maybe Cassper wanted to beat someone who's like easy to beat because literally didn't even get to the last round. I was like,
yeah, you're right. In terms of nearly advert, they already brands come through. When I speak of me fighting and whoever, I want to show you guys how we can all make money. Do you understand? So now you have celebrities. They saw the opportunity and they like, oh Cass, I want to fight you. Kiyole Patrick Shai Mabani. There was a video circulating on Twitter. Legendary actor Patrick Shai, he was like telling Cassper to, and people were like, what did Cassper do to Mdara? He was also, even Cassper was confused. I was like, how?
He was telling Cassper to
there's cursing words.
Oh, Mararing, why
and like a whole lot of things. And then Cassper was confused. He doesn't even know the person. He has never even met the person. Why is this person attacking him? Even the family. So I'm assuming these people just see an opportunity.
Patrick is offending Cassper's family.
Yeah, he called him son of a bee. So obviously, Cassper was like, the fame is not his family's. The fame, so people should stop, family in
like we really
because he doesn't even know what he did wrong.
But I've been hearing my him ahore ish yeah barkemang that mpisane guy and mpisane le Cassper. It's again I get like in December he showed ex-girlfriend that had the flames by marrying that other hand, and then all of a sudden now I'm hearing Cassper talk and I just don't understand. Like
I'm like you. I'm like you. I get a reason. I think I like Kilan dropped. It's
a song.
It's a song. It's so nice. Yeah, it's super nice.
Sure.
I don't wanna like. I don't know, me and you, as much as we can speak about, what's been happening in the streets and
Mara
we don't know,
the
because
gossip
our
talk,
platform
no.
because our platform is just it represents a total different side to everything that's happening. So like that's why even the Patrick Shy situation, we don't know what's happening. But the fight was a good advertisement for boxing South Africa, for brands to come back into the sport, and for Slick Talk to be the first punching bag. But the Sun City one, we need to go to Sun City for the fight.
I don't know. Kesha, I get a FOMO, I think. You can go. You'll go by yourself. I don't need to go there.
I'd love to go. Because it's so it's
you're going to you're feeling in 3 minutes. So then you have to book all the cascades, you have to do all those crazy things, and then at the end of the day the fight is 3 minutes long. Like
it's a 20 fun thing weekend, it has to be similar.
Maybe if back into 20 fun thing in there or something, or maybe if back like some Mufftown Heights, or I don't know, like maybe if he has some kind of event around it, not just the boxing. Like we can't be going to Rustenburg for a 3-minute match.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be bigger than what we expect for a 3-minute match. It's gonna be bigger than that, most definitely, because there's no way that you get to have everybody come through for a weekend or for a Saturday for that fight to just spend a day. Nah, it's gonna be something bigger, because they've already had the meeting, they've already said everything. I saw Casper's manager speak of the fight with Black Music. Everything is signed, apparently. They just need to announce, obviously whoever that's going to be coming through. Is it going to be Robert Boy and Saul Penduga doing the commentary again with Slicker? But I'm sure it's going to be the same people, because people love their commentary, So it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be great coverage, as we mentioned. South Africa's media space is in a good place, guys. I'm just going to say that.
Media space is in a good place.
It is. There's a lot of beautiful things that are coming out. I mean, yesterday you posted, I think, what you call the brutal fruit, fragrance that's out currently. There's a lot of opportunities for everybody. That's what I'm just saying.
Okay.
There's auditions for the Queen that's out, whereby
yes, I saw but 6 or 4 sons of Brutus when. Beating 4 or 6. Why get it?
4 sons and a Black Brain as well. They're looking for actors. I don't know how many actors. But I feel like both the Queen and local Black Brain, they also want a Zulu speaking. So guys, if you a Zulu pack speaking gents,
have you watched The Wife? Because that is something that has been driving people crazy. Since it kicked off on, where is it playing? Showmax.
On Showmax. So funny enough, The Wife, I started watching the Wife like 48 hours ago.
Evan,
and guess what?
What?
I am hooked. I am definitely
no surprise
hooked.
there. Okay.
I am hooked because it is so authentic in so many ways. I just hope it doesn't lose the plot. And also I have the question mark out, why is it called The Wife? I know there's a book about it. Why is it called The Wife when it's mostly taxi, drama, business, and one girl?
Because that girl is the wife, I'm guessing. This Klomuhan, she's the wife.
And she's so beautiful.
I guess it's centered around her.
Yeah, it's centered around her, but I feel like majority of the storyline is about the violence in the taxi industry.
Have you read the book?
I haven't read the book. Read the book, to be honest with you. But Gugu Zuma I'm just saying, she's just killing it when it comes to productions and everything. She's just killing it. As much as she's the daughter of the president, the former president, she's just killing it. Jealous down. So everybody who hasn't watched The Wife, go watch The Wife.
No,
You're
I'm not gonna watch it.
I know it's
Yeah, but Mazulu. No. Mazulu, like it's gonna take me back to a romantic thing with the Zulu man, and it don't get all triggered. I don't want to find myself all triggered in 2022 because those guys are so slick, and like even when they speak, like Zulu is such a sexy language, and I'm trying very hard to not get conquered.
Clearly your future husband is Zulu. To see your lap sister. Yeah, your lap.
No. So that's why I'm not gonna watch, because if I watch, I'm just gonna find myself in this dream-like fantasy state, and yeah, it took a while to wean myself off that. So I don't want to get myself back in that state.
Definitely.
But enjoy. Everyone who's watching it, enjoy. I love seeing everyone's comments on the socials, especially my WhatsApp. There's this girl, her name is Kamo Matsozo. She literally writes paragraphs about everything and anything, and there she updates. Literally, I know what's happening at The Wife. Like, I know the storyline, I know what's going on. It's just that I haven't watched. Also, another exciting one, Big Brother South Africa, starting next week Sunday, or this week Sunday, the 23rd. It's this week. Yes, this Sunday. And let me just say, I'm very excited about that. That is something I'm going to be watching. Because I love Big Brother Africa and all of that, but something that is closer to home, like just hearing people, like I can't wait for that. Like just seeing people, I think they're going to be in there for 90 days or something. And I think it'll be interesting to see what comes out and the crazy relationships and conversations. I can't wait to see who is going to be there, like good looking people. I know there are going to be some sexy, fine ass, brown, tall brothers in there. Can't wait to see them. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm very excited for Big Brother. I really am.
When was the last Big Brother? It was years back.
The last Big Brother, Mzansi. Yeah, no, years ago, like
years back.
Yeah,
and it's very addictive because it's going to be like South African content, like you mentioned. It's so addictive. Like I remember, I would from school, I would run just hurry up to get home just to watch Big Brother. So I'd love to see what's going to be happening.
Literally, DSTV numbers are going to go through the roof. Because now we have DSTV now, on our phones, and anyone can just you can watch it Woolies or whatever. So it's not like you won't have to be running home anymore, because you'll be able to watch it from wherever you are. So I think it's going to, the numbers are gonna go through the roof. And so congrats to Big Brother, and congrats to Lawrence Maleka, who is the host of that, aka Zolani from the River. I think he's also such a yummy, talented man. So I can't wait to see him rock that stage as well.
Definitely, I'm happy for him, fellow Aries brother. I'm very happy for him. Because I feel like he had a great.
Now, fellow Aries brother.
I feel like I've been following his career since the YFM date. So I feel like he's last year, he's one person that had the dopest year. He did a lot of shows. He
stepped out of only the acting, as Zolani, and he really went back into his presenter things, because I think when he really came into the mainstream space, that was when there was some presenter search. That's when I started noticing him, and then he went into acting more than pursuing the presenter stuff. So now getting to see him back on that space, and I'm guessing there's obviously more opportunities there, voiceover stuff, presenting, emceeing, that kind of thing. And I was watching The River, and he's not really appearing in it. His wife is they're talking a lot about him. I don't know, I haven't watched The River in a long time. So when I watched, I realized that he's not really there, but they're talking about him. So maybe he kind of stepped back to be able to pursue these opportunities, especially with Big Brother coming. And hopefully we'll get to see him again on screen, because his character as Zolani is unmatched. Shout out to him.
Definitely. So for us this year, 2022, what do we have in store? Is it a surprise for people to come through and find out?
Even
as long as they follow us on
we don't
social
even know
media.
what we have in store, guys. Like literally, we're just gonna take every opportunity as it comes. Over planning can sometimes really mess you up. So we're just gonna take each step as it comes. When an opportunity arises, we'll pounce on it and we'll let you guys know when we do it. So no pressure, just have fun. That's what we're here to do.
It's just rock, guys. It's just have fun. It's just rock, because I think our biggest mistake was over planning things, and we realized that by just flowing, don't just allow it to flow. By just flowing, we gave people the dopest content. I mean, the Carve Daily Podcast, it came out of nowhere. To be honest, it came out of nowhere, and there's people that are in love with it, and also sharing with other people to fall in love with it. So if you're not falling in love, come through, Sila. We are here for you.
Talk about falling in love. February is around the corner, and I don't know if people are stressed or happy or what the case is about that. Do we still care about Valentine's Day? I think that will be a conversation that we touch on closer to V-Day and talk relationships and all of that. But let's talk about music quickly. I mean, Kanye dropped this weird artwork. Like, artwork, I get like, I get it.
So,
and I feel like SPCA should be coming for him, because what?
Well, thing is, it's what you call this, him and the game, Hit Boy, they recently jumped into studio, and they obviously created a monster of a song, and there's other songs.
So is that artwork supposed to symbolize a monster?
No, it doesn't symbolize a monster. I don't know if I can read this out loud, because you know me, when I see these things, I tend to go to, trying to understand what's the meaning behind these songs, these lyrics and everything. So let me just, I'm trying to summarize here. Curation. Okay, so Nick Knight shared another stage in his research for his war editorial for a big magazine in philosophy form, right? And death. So it mostly speaks about philosophy forms and death, and the addiction, in terms of a lot of things. So it goes deep. I don't want to just speak about it, but obviously some people believe that the artwork is Kim Kardashian's new boyfriend. Pete
Davidson.
But I get Pete Davidson, but I'm like, nah, guys.
No.
But obviously some of the lyrics, Kanye did mention Pete Davidson, about whooping his ass or something like that. But the thing is mostly, philosophical, mixed with death and everything and all that. But also people are happy that Kanye is rapping. But I feel like the Donda album, he had fun on it as well. They feel like Kanye is having too much fun in the streets, the Julia Fox, but it's too much. What he's doing with Julia Fox is too much. There's pictures everywhere. I know Kanye is a private gent, but he's going back to his SO Kanye West Olabo Amber Rose. I'm a hopeful.
The old Kanye.
The old Kanye. So for now, let's just enjoy the music, mind the artwork, and let's just have fun. Let's rock, guys.
And I mean, I think Kanye is going through a lot, guys. He also just lost his best friend, Virgil Baba Tuile, in the middle of his divorce. Kamo, he's moving next door to his wife. Kamo, people are allegedly seeing him attending to Clary. There's just a lot of things happening. Kamo Otamila, I go drink champs, I obulela nyoso ka Big Sean. There is a lot. Really? So I think. What do you mean? Sean was really touched. Sean was really
as much
touched.
as Sean can be touched, because remember, Hit Boy, Sean are very close. Hit Boy is now back with Kanye West.
No, but he didn't say he's touched and he's withdrawing from the whole thing. He just wanted to clear the air. Literally after this conversation, this person was with me after he was on Drink Champs. He's not saying he's touched and he's done with him. He can't be. But at the same time, he's saying Kanye owes him more than 6 million. Okay.
Well, that's how he feels. I mean, good music. Is he still an artist with good music?
That's another thing he mentioned. For dude, I'm your best-selling artist. Like, what do you even mean?
Exactly. So thing is, I feel like some things are just publicity stunts. I feel like Kris Jenner understands what's happening here. Kanye buying a house, Kanye turning into a tree, Kanye Julia. I'm just blaming Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner, if you listen to this, I'm just blaming you.
Why? What did Kris Jenner do? What did the mama do?
Kris Jenner, guys.
Mama Jenner,
she's a publicity guru.
Yes, but so do you think this is to get the numbers up for their show that's gonna start on Hulu?
Definitely. Most definitely. And imagine like how did he allow the Kardashians take the name to Hulu? Like Hulu has amazing.
What do you mean? That's their surname. They didn't say they're doing Keeping Up with the Kardashians, did they? Is that the name of the show on Hulu?
No, I think it's the Kardashians.
Exactly.
I guess they left out the Keeping Up.
Guess Vanessa how is Ryan Seacrest gonna say you guys can't go and do a show called the Kardashians? Dude, it's our surname.
It's
Keeping Up, yeah, how it's
but for the fact that they lost out on they're probably the highest rating show on E.
But probably Hulu has a lot of money because I've seen how a lot of people are jumping on Hulu. So I feel like Nanchelede and I get what is it? Is it like a Netflix? Can we get it in SA?
Yeah, we can get it in SA, but you will have to pay
a PayPal.
Not really PayPal, because I get banks nowadays allow you to purchase things from overseas and gets delivered to South Africa. So it's just like Apple TV, your Amazon Prime, you just log in, sort out your details, and they show you how much you want to pay, and then you pay.
Okay.
So you want to pay for Netflix? You want to pay for Hulu?
I wanted to speak about Insecure, but I'm just like, yeah.
Insecure. I guess they didn't have anything else more to add. It was just a series about growth and showing people different journeys. But at the end of the day, if we are a circle of friends, you can be successful, I can still be trying. As long as we support each other, we're going to get to the same destination. And that's my whole breakdown of the whole season or the whole series itself. Issa getting married to Lawrence. It was always.
Why are you spoiling for other kids who have not watched it yet? Yeah, so just because Kalefedile, how do you know Aisha catch up?
What? There's like, they even broke it down themselves. Like the whole media deadline, Hollywood, what reporter, social media, everybody's just speaking about it. It's been weeks now, guys. If you still haven't watched it, I get out too. Now you have to keep quiet up until the next 30 seconds. Remelo and not December.
Yes, but now I should buy level. What if Batamba busy?
As funny minales. Dale pedile. It has weeks, no. How many weeks? 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Come on, guys.
You're disrespectful to other kids.
Bazo was strong. Other kids will be strong, guys. I mean, look, if you didn't watch it and the series has long ended and people have been speaking about it, people have broken it down on social media, the Shade Room, your favorite celebrities, Issa herself, your crush, the J Reels, everybody, they've spoke about it. They've said their goodbyes to the show.
Yeah. I watched the documentary. It made me cry. Hey,
You see,
that documentary was so good.
Other kids.
Like that documentary was so good. I'm so proud of like the job that they did there. And I think it's a good thing. Like finally, let's tell a good story, Like, and I like the endings. The thing it's pretty much the same as like what happened at Being Mary Jane, Yes. She saw so many flames in the beginning, but like finally to see her come to her own and like get things right, and everyone else around her do the same. It feels really good to see that, and there's so much hope. And those insecurities that they had, and the things that we would see her doubt or go through is basically so relatable to what we go through every single day. And I was really attached to the show. So I'm really glad Molly turned out better than how, like, there was a season when I was really mad at Molly, like I didn't care about her anymore. But like in this season, I she came through calm. Like, she was calm, she was okay, she found herself. And sometimes we see ourselves in those moments, like in as much as I didn't like Molly at the time, but it kind of felt like it's a reflection of parts of who I am as well in that same time. So I'm mad at the reflection, So it was a really good series, and if you haven't watched it, please do go check out Insecure.
Go check out Insecure. Speaking of Mary Jane, I remember that episode where she stole kind of who's the guy that she used to date, the sperm.
Yes, I'm fridging. Then Drake I threw, but the hot sauce. I don't even understand how that story came out, because also this girl, after Utlo just Drake, and then Utlo tell her, and then Utlo get a hot sauce. How are you telling the story? Because also, who told the story? Because it was so detailed. It obviously can't be Drake. And it was coming through from this person's tone, like, saying he was respectful. He was saying, so she leaked her own situation. Why would she do that? Was she thinking the world was going to be mad at Drake for putting hot sauce in the condom?
Like, thing is, the way she narrated the whole thing made us realize that she was the one that's wrong. I mean, how can you do that?
And why are you talking about it? Like, if you do something that's shady, why are you talking about it?
And then there was a rumor of her wanting to sue Drake for that, for putting hot sauce in a condom. Wow. So I think Drake just learned his lesson for, because a lot of women have been trying to, obviously get money from him by falling pregnant and everything. And the baby mama did it the right way. She's a porn star. She has experience. So she was like, but the thing is, it's not only Drake.
She's a porn star.
She was a porn star, but you're definitely a porn star. But the thing is, it goes back to many things. But I don't know if we have the time to speak about all of these things. But guys, what's happening out there? Why, if you wanna have a baby with somebody, tell them, Ejo, can I please have your child so they can please bail me out of poverty? And then if the person agrees, sharp. If the person doesn't agree, still have sex, use a condom.
But why are you saying bail me out of poverty? Do you think that's what she was doing?
Yes. She wants money, obviously. She wants money for, falling pregnant with Drake's baby to support and make sure she's secure. It's secure in the bag at the end of the day. She was trying to secure the bag, because going all through that, imagine what has been in your house. Taking out used condoms.
Also Drake and I feel like I hot sauce you.
I'm sure it's tricky.
So what hotel room, like his people knew her, okay, I'm gonna come back with someone. Please don't forget to leave my stash. So the stash includes hot sauce in the bathroom where someone won't see it.
Could be, definitely, because I was watching the Rich People's Playground, which is in Monaco. And the documentary, the hotel staff, these people have their own demands. One's demand was honta, to have them to have their mattress on the floor because they love sleeping like that with a whole lot of pillows. So I could imagine if Drake was like, make sure there's hot sauce in the bathroom because I'm gonna come through with some. Possible.
Put hot sauce kamorakeng and so.
So watch out, gents. Vugan. City girls 0. Boys.
Yeah, no, city girls were not up there. Shame. But do you more? I
can't let Royle because not busy at most South.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
No, Mara, city girls like that need to rest. Like, Miguel, please. There's no way you're gonna trap one avatar like that. What? That is insane. No,
that is insane. So I don't have anything to add.
This is quite shocking. You don't have anything to add. Wow, you always have so much to say.
It's.
In December, you wanted us to have a whole episode just about insecure. Now you don't have anything to add.
I don't know. I feel like I said my part, because I get you. It's a balance. You mentioned the issues that you had with Molly. I had the same issues.
Okay.
But when you finally summarize everything, Insecure was a series about accepting your flaws. And if you have friends, as I said, a circle of friends that support you in your dreams, that are there on your downfalls, etc., you're both gonna get to the same place. It's all about growth, basically. So if you wanna work out your issues, whatever that triggers you, everything is packaged for you properly. Go Insecure. Go watch it from season 1, and then it's gonna help you tell or define your own story. It helped me a lot because I can relate to it in so many ways. So I really don't have anything to add, to be honest. It's just beautiful. Okay.
I'm glad. This has been a great first episode. I'm really excited about the article that we put up yesterday, like what you had mentioned, the Brutal Fruit announcement that they now have a perfume. I wonder how it smells like. If you don't know about it, please go check it out on www.carve.africa. We have all the updates in there, and that's where we mentioned this announcement that Brutal Fruit now has a fragrance line. I mean, it already smells good. Like when you open a Brutal Fruit and you're like, so I can imagine, I wonder if that's how the perfume actually smells like. But I guess only time will tell, and we'll find out soon enough. And I'm excited for being back, and everybody else who is back again, and everyone who's trying to get back in the swing of creativity, putting themselves out there, creating content, writing that book, recording your podcast, whatever it is that you're doing and you're up to. We're rooting for you, and I just pray that you keep your creative bubble flowing for as long as you can. For everyone who has all those New Year's resolutions and has kicked off with them, and this week has been somewhat kind of challenging from the good momentum that everyone had, I pray and I hope that you keep up that spirit. Don't be discouraged by people saying New Year's resolution. If you have that plan, please stick to it. Do you have fun? 2022, I feel like it's about letting go of all the bullshit and really taking in all the good vibes. So I hope all of that and more for you, and we'll definitely be carving every single day, every time we can, finding ways to do what we can. And once again, we are at Carve_Africa on all social media platforms. I am Selepe Maifadi, and it's a goodbye from me.
Most definitely. So guys, everything Changli said, in a nutshell, simple. Don't force, just flow.
Yes.
So make sure you follow us on social media. Everything she just said, guys. www.carve.africa. We out there. Website is beautiful. Guys, we out here. Simple. Let me just tool.
Just tool. Watch out for the gradient More love, less ego. That's a beautiful line from my friend Bliss King, all the way in Ghana. Shout out to my lover. Yeah, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. Goodbye.
Tanko tanko.